After a tough loss on Saturday down in Blacksburg against Virginia Tech, the UVA men's basketball team showed once again that they are one of the top teams in the nation this year with a dominant showing at JPJ on Tuesday night. The Hoos took down number 22 NC State 63-50 to improve to 10-3 in ACC play, 11-1 here in Charlottesville, and 18-4 on the season. For the Hoos, a lively home crowd translated into an energy-filled start on both ends of the floor. Here on the first possession of the game, a quick trap led to an easy steal for Kihei Clark, an outlet to Beekman, and a bucket for Virginia's high scorer on the night, Jaden Gardner. The Hoos had a tough night shooting from three, but made up for it with a consistent attack in the paint from the 5 to the 1. Beekman had a solid night, consistently getting to the rim and facilitating on both ends of the floor. Reese finished with 15, 3, and 4, highlighted by this takeaway slam to put the Hoos up 8 early in the game. Off the bench, Caden Shedrick and Isaac McNeely made up for a lack of production from Franklin and Vanderplas in the starting lineup. Shedrick had a productive night, finishing with 10 and 6 and adding this block. McNeely's freshman campaign has continued to impress as well. He finished with 8 points, including this 3 from the top of the key to extend the early lead. After another tough Shedrick bucket off this lob from Kihei, the Hoos had their largest lead of the night early at 11. Beekman and Gardner controlled much of this game on the offensive end of the floor. They were our two primary offensive targets on the night, combining for 33 points on 22 shots, compared to the leading targets for NC State, guards Jaquavion Smith, Casey Morsell, and Jarkel Joyner, who combined for 42 points on 45 shots. A highly unproductive first half from NC State and a sound first half for the Hoos saw Virginia take a 14-point lead into the locker room. Virginia actually got outscored in the second half 30-29. NC State played a horrendous first half, so it certainly isn't a knock on the Hoos' second half performance. Simply put, NC State raised their level. Beekman continued to attack the rim relentlessly. Here he is finding a nice backdoor cut from Clark, who finished the night with 6 assists. Smith on NC State, who is currently second in the ACC in scoring, was the high scorer on the night, finishing with 19 points in 40 minutes. NC State was quite streaky from beyond the arc, shooting at a 29% clip on 27 attempts. Early in this third quarter, the Wolfpack strung together one of their hotter streaks, connecting on a few threes to cut into a ballooning 20-point Cavalier lead. However, Clark and this surprisingly mature Virginia offense never panicked. Here he is connecting with Reese again on an emphatic backdoor slam. NC State continued to hang around with their streaky three-point shooting, but the Hoos continued to find much easier buckets than their opposition. Like this drive and dish from McNeely to Shedrick, and this beautiful movement of the ball up the court from Clark to Beekman to McNeely to Gardner to break the late NC State press. The Wolfpack hung around, but disciplined help defense and ball control down the stretch helped the Hoos wrap up a well-deserved 13-point win over ACC opponent NC State. Virginia, currently at number 8 in the AP poll, hosts a reeling Duke team this Saturday at home as they look to add another big ACC win to their 2023 resume. I'm Henry Pallatroni, WUVA.